Well, we're at Whangarei. Oh, what a beautiful early morning. These guys are obviously just doing some flight preparation over here. Tail number ZKNED. We just have a pan around. Look at a lovely early morning sky. There's almost no wind this morning. Just a very slight westerly breeze. See you, Jess. We're about to watch the departure of an early morning flight from Whangarei, and my daughter's aboard. Now, I'm neither clueless, careless, nor criminal, but I do fly a model aircraft. I'm going to make a little suggestion here to civil aviation. In a minute or two, you're likely to see a gentleman depart. He will drive up and down this airfield and he will throw bangers out to frighten away the avian bird life here. The biggest risk here at Onurahi Airport is not drones. Believe it or not, it's fair-winged plovers. But here's my suggestion to civil aviation. In case there is an idiot here flying his drone on the departure path to this airfield, perhaps the man who's scaring the bird life away can drive, after he finishes scaring the bird life away, he can drive to the end of the airfield. Here he goes now. I think that's him at least anyway. We'll drive to the end of the airfield and park to one side of the runway, pull a pair of binoculars out and use his eyeballs, the good old Mark I eyeball, to look for, and while he's there also listen for drones. Obviously if he spots one, then the first person who needs to be aware of the existence of an idiot with a drone on the approach or departure path of an aircraft is the pilot. The pilot can then make his own decision. The next thing this person needs to do is ring the police to come and track the idiot down. Now I'd much rather have that kind of thing occur than to unjustifiably, in my opinion, use registration or other techniques to persecute or vilify the rest of the flying community who are behaving perfectly legitimately. I don't quite know why we haven't seen any bangers yet. But it would be relatively simple to give this man in his car one extra roll. Oh, there goes a banger. And if you're really lucky, you might actually see the bird that he's trying to scare away. There you go, at this point of his job, he should be right at the far end of the airfield with a pair of binoculars out. That's if they were really interested in protecting flight operations from drones, and it would be an incredibly simple thing to do. Instead, this gentleman will come back, park at the terminal and have a cup of tea. Going to take off to the east. So this man here in his car, what he should be doing is driving to the departure end of the airfield, which is to my left. Pull his binoculars out and have a look for any idiot with a drone. But I don't think drones are a great risk because they're not doing that. It would be very easy actually to give this man that additional role. And at ground level, when you look up into the sky, it's very, particularly against a lightning sky like this, very easy to actually see a drone with a pair of binoculars. You can also, if they're close enough, you can also hear them. There we go. He's going to head back to the terminal for a cup of tea. You might actually see the bird life passing here. Still quite a few birds on this runway. You may also be able to hear the aircraft making its, here's its takeoff roll. There's V1 probably coming up now. He's rotated, he's now into the air. And it's actually that end of the runway you need to be observing for drones. I can only wish my daughter has a safe flight. You'll be able to see the silhouette of the aircraft in the film. And you know, it's very easily to pick up, very easy to pick up any sort of object in the sky, and you'll also be able to see some birds flying through here. Doesn't take long for the spur-wing plovers to realise the flight's departed and it's time to come back to the airfield again.